Hey everyone, during Microsoft's latest quarterly conference call with Wall Street investors, the management team gave some really good insights into what's going on inside of the company. So I thought I'd share with you a lot of the big picture highlights that I took away from that conference call. So let's take a look at those details. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now. So Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella saying that Microsoft Cloud surpassed $35 billion in revenue in the latest quarter. That was up by 23%. Copilot and Copilot Stack, spanning everyday productivity, business process, and developer services to models, data, and infrastructure, are orchestrating a new era of AI transformation, driving better business outcomes across every role and industry. This is a lot of the behind-the-scenes impacts from the rise in effectiveness of artificial intelligence. What consumers mostly see from AI is large language models like ChatGPT, but artificial intelligence is having arguably a greater impact behind the scenes as businesses are implementing this service to improve their processes, to improve their workflows. And Microsoft being one of the companies that offers a lot of AI service, it's benefiting from that trend, as you can see here. The CEO adding that the number of Azure artificial intelligence customers continues to grow and the average spend continues to increase. So not only is Microsoft adding new Azure AI customers, but each customer is spending more money. That's a double benefit for Microsoft as it accelerates Microsoft's growth. And this is still just the early innings in the growth of artificial intelligence. Businesses are just now learning how they can use AI to improve their business, improve their processes, and the discovery will continue at least throughout 2024 and likely throughout several years as businesses keep learning. And then at the same time, while businesses are learning to implement the newer technology, the technology itself is improving as well, as businesses are now ramping up investment in artificial intelligence and spending more time and energy and effort creating more service as they look out into the marketplace and they see enterprises spending a lot more money on AI. So it's this positive virtuous cycle that's feeding on itself that's causing this AI industry to grow significantly, and the estimates are that this will continue. Remember, I've often highlighted a data point that suggested AI spending is going to increase from $200 billion in 2023 up to $1.8 trillion in 2030. So that's $1.6 trillion in growth over the next 6 years. That's expected from this industry, and you can see it happening here on the ground level with Microsoft. So the CEO continues to talk about data and analytics, saying that the Microsoft Intelligent Data Platform provides customers with the broadest capabilities, spanning databases, analytics, business intelligence, governance, and AI. Now, over half of their Azure AI customers also use their data and analytics tools. And you're more likely to use multiple service with a single provider. That's what benefits these hyperscalers like Microsoft, Amazon, and now Google, is that if you're using one or two of their services, you're more likely to use several of their services because it makes it easier to integrate everything together. And Microsoft is seeing that businesses are utilizing one service and then adding another one, integrating it with another one. And before you know it, they're using a whole suite of Microsoft cloud services. And that's great for Microsoft's bottom line because that incremental growth with the customer they've already landed is really strong for profitability because they've already worked with that customer. They've already onboarded that customer. So adding an incremental service to an existing customer is more profitable than attracting a new customer because you often have to work harder to attract the new customer versus getting an existing customer to add a new service. That's why you hear a lot of businesses talk about the land and expand strategy, where they're willing to offer a business an introductory price just to get them on board with one product. And then they hope And they count on the fact that after they get someone to sign up with one product, that because they're already on the platform, that they'll incrementally add several other products. And so they're willing to take a loss on that first product so that they can onboard a customer, and then afterwards try and get that customer, nudge that customer through emails and other efforts to get them to add that second, third, and before you know it, that customer is adding the whole suite of cloud services products you have to offer. So one of their products, Fabric, is seamlessly integrated with the Azure AI Studio, meaning customers can run models against enterprise data that is consolidated in Fabric's multi-cloud data lake, One Lake. So if you've already got your enterprise data in Microsoft's Fabric, then you can integrate it with the AI Studio, use that data to get more meaningful business insights out of that data that can make that data more valuable. And Microsoft is seeing that, as Fabric now has over 11,000 paid customers, and that's increasing as more companies are becoming aware of these new services. Microsoft is also becoming more popular with developers, as the GitHub Copilot is bending the productivity curve for developers, making it easier to develop, less time intensive to develop new services, new apps. And they now have 1.8 million paid subscribers, with growth accelerating to over 35% quarter over quarter. Growth accelerating. That's great news for Microsoft as well. And so that makes it easier for anyone to become a developer with new AI-powered features across their low-code or no-code tools, which make it easier to build an app, automate workflows, or create a copilot using natural language. And I've begun to experiment with some of these tools because I don't have any coding experience or coding knowledge, but now with large language models, it's helping me be able to develop these kinds of apps and automate workflows using these low-code or no-code tools. I can actually now benefit from these products, whereas previously I couldn't because I didn't know how to code. And I didn't want to take that long time to learn how to code, whereas using large language models to learn how to code has seemingly shortened the time, although I've just only begun the experimentation process. But the initial results seem promising, and for someone that's more experienced in this area, I can already see the added value. It reduces the time to get these products out, to automate these workflows, and that's really good news for businesses. That increases productivity of your business, saves you time, and increases your production capacity. And so you would be willing to pay for that service. You would be willing to pay for that product. If a certain product can save you an hour of time every month, you're willing to pay money for that product. If it could save you 5 hours of time every month, you're willing to pay even more for that product. And so Microsoft is seeing that the benefits of that AI is leading to more businesses signing up with Microsoft and their services. And so you're like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the artificial intelligence, the increase in AI capabilities and the effectiveness of AI, you're seeing that behind the scene a lot now. We saw it with ChatGPT being the most popular consumer app in a very long time, coming out really quickly and adding over 100 million users in a short amount of time. But now we're starting to see behind the scenes what's happening, how our businesses implementing artificial intelligence to improve their business, improve productivity, lower expenses, increase revenue. And all of this is great news and really helps Microsoft develop its cloud service business. Before I let you go, let me tell you about the greatest deal on YouTube. With just a click of a button, you can get free financial analysis from a professor with decades of investing experience. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon.